ti akéde mi ò mẹ́ni tó ṣe wá láfíríkà tó jẹ́ wípé àwa ara wa là ń ṣera wa. Èèyàn tó cast spell yẹn fún wa ẹni yẹn mọṣẹ́ to the extent wípé di ọ̀la black ṣì máa gbógun ti black. Ẹ jẹ́ àjọ wo fọ́nrán yìí kí tó wá fi ọba lé.
I will tell you this for free, and I will tell you with full compassion and sincerity. Always remember one thing as a black man. Always remember one thing as an African, that it was your African ancestors, your black ancestors, who died for you. No white Jesus ever died for any black man. Your African ancestors stood strong and defended the African land that you build your houses today. Many of your African ancestors took bullets for you, and many of them sacrificed themselves for you. I am not saying you should worship your African ancestors. I am saying you should honor and recognize them in all you do. Your African ancestors were not allowed to read any book that will give them sound knowledge. Rather, they were given the Bible to read just to keep them weak, broken, and mentally enslaved. Even the schools built by the Europeans in Africa during colonialism were schools built and programmed to keep Africans mentally enslaved. Today, our schools are still working in that direction of enslaving us, instead of bringing about the African Renaissance and the total liberation of the black race. We cannot forget the great event described as the Igbo landing. On May 1803, about 75 Igbo ancestors from West Africa committed suicide by drowning themselves to death after they took control of the slave ship of the Europeans. They don't know the way back to West Africa, and they don't know the way forward. They took control of the slave ship, taking them to America for slavery because they don't want to be used as slaves. They were singing as they were led by a high chief priest among them. The song that they sang was "Water Spirit brought us, therefore water spirit take us," as they drowned themselves to death. This was the song they were singing before they committed suicide. If you don't honor your ancestors as a black man, you are a disgrace to the black race. Wake up.
Ṣé wá rí fọ́nrán tá wò yìí? Anytime tí bá ti wo fọ́nrán yìí, ó máa ń dàbí pé ó máa ń create ọgbẹ́ sí mi lọ́kàn. Ó máa ń gbomijé lójú mi. Nítorí ẹni pé èèyàn kan kú fún wa. Mo dẹ̀ wo gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ni ṣe. Táwọn baba ńlá wa ò ti ṣe jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, bọ̀ wọn baba ńlá wa ò ever jọ wá lójú. Nítorí pé àwọn ò sọ wípé Ọlọ́run ló rán àwọn. Kò sí nǹkan tí èèyàn kan fẹ́ ṣe láti west táwọn tó bí wá bí tí wọ́n ti wulẹ̀ ṣe fún wa. Ẹ já wá lọ sí ìgbé ayé Jésù. Before kí Jésù tó kú ló mọ̀ wípé tóun bá kú yìí òun máa jí. Bọ́n bàbá ẹ̀mí àti yín wọ́n kú wọn ò nírètí pé òun máa jí. Wọn ò nírètí pé òun máa jí bọ́n wọ́n lọ fẹ̀mí wọn lẹ̀ fáwa. But at the end of the day kí la fẹ́ fi san wọ́n? Ibi la fi san wọ́n. Nítorí pé wọn ò sọ wípé Ọlọ́run ló rán àwọn. Nǹkan tẹ́ bá fẹ́ nǹkan méjìlá lè fi twist brain black kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sọ wípé Ọlọ́run sọ pé gbogbo ètò dẹ́kù báyìí ẹ̀kọ́ dẹ̀ máa yí brain ẹ̀ lọ yí brain ẹ̀ bọ̀ ó máa gbé orí ẹ̀ lẹ́bi mọ̀mọ́ ni bí soso ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó yẹ pé ayé ti bàjẹ́. But ẹ tún wá sọ wípé tẹ́ bá tún fẹ́ yí ayé black tẹ́ bá tún fẹ́ yí ẹ tún lọ kọ sínú ìwé pé ìwé yẹn ti wà bí something years ago. Ó máa sọ wípé ìyẹn gọ́gọ́ lóòótọ́ bíi pé ìgbà tó kọ́ ẹ̀mí áńgẹ́lì kan ti gbé lọ síbẹ̀ pé lóòótọ́ ni kò wá ní fẹ́ dáùtù pé bóyá kí ni òótọ́ ni kó wá gbé sí dèdè làákàyè ọpọlọ yẹn ó máa absent ọpọlọ yẹn ò ní sí ńbẹ̀ tẹ́ bá fẹ́ tan black láyé ẹ sọ ọpọlọ ń sọ̀rọ̀ kẹ́ tó sọ pé ìwé ti wà ọ̀rọ̀ táwọn bàbá àtìyá ẹ̀ sọ fún ìyẹn ò wúlò mọ́ èyí tó wà núwèé ló wúlò.
ó padà gbọ́ ọpọlọ rí ẹ̀.
mi ò mọ̀ ẹgbọ́tọ̀ Jésù ẹgbọ́tọ̀ ànábì ẹ̀yà wèrè tẹ́lómi títọ́ ẹlòmí agbolé ẹlòmí táwọn nǹkan táwọn baba ńlá tó ti ṣe fún ṣe líṣà bí gbogbo àkàlà àbí ṣóde kẹlẹ́ máa sọ lẹ́gbàá. But at the end of the day kò sí homage kan táwọn ará ìgbà ṣe tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ Jésù wọn tẹ̀ ní mẹ́sàn Ṣódẹkẹ́ àti líṣà bí gbogbo àkàlà. Tá bá sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ará Ògùn Ògèdèǹgbé tó gba àwọn ará Ìjẹ̀ṣà lọ́wọ́ Ìbàdàn at the end of the day kò sí tàn gidi kó tó fẹ́ kọ́ nípa ọ̀gbẹ́ni yẹn. èèyàn tó fẹ̀mí ẹ̀ lẹ̀ ṣe rí ẹjọ́ ń bẹ ẹlòmíì àkútọ́ torí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó wà simple gan tó jẹ́ wípé tíyàn bá kú yàn máa mọ̀ ọlọ́run ò dẹ sílẹ̀ Ísírẹ́lì láti lọ máa ṣe bágùn lẹ́yìn Jésù ilẹ̀ wa ń bì lọ́lọ́run dá wa sí Jésù ò tẹ̀ mọ èdè Yorùbá kò mọ èdè Ẹ̀gbá nígbà ayé ẹ̀ but ẹ̀yin wá ń glorify ilẹ̀ wa ẹ lọ fi ń gbé ara òjijì ga àwọn ọmọ yín àwọn náà dínà yín tó bá dọjọ́ wájú.